Hey there, thanks for clicking play. My name, if you didn't already know, is Joe Toscano. I'm founder of Beacon, the Better Ethics and Consumer Outcomes Network. Our work is focused on identifying the ethical dilemmas of the internet and translating those into better consumer outcomes. We focus on consumer outcomes because a consumer outcome is a business problem. And if we can turn these issues into business problems, we can then resolve them with revenue models and improved, better business practices rather than strict regulation that harms innovation. If you feel like you've seen me before, that's probably because you've seen The Social Dilemma on Netflix. Or maybe you saw my TED Talk. Want to work for Google? You already do. I also am a member of the steering committee on data protection for the World Economic Forum. I've written a book called Automating Humanity to help explain these issues and bring these to the public in a way that is reasonable, accessible, and built around better business. And I write for Forbes, along with many other publications that you may have seen me in. So I know what you're already thinking. Well, what do you talk about, and what value is that going to bring to my business? I'll tell you. I talk about, like I just said, the ethical dilemmas of the internet. I help identify what these weaknesses are and how we can turn them into strengths for your business, how we can turn them into strategic business operations that both increase the consumer experience as well as your bottom line. Now, I know what your next question is, which is, how do I do this? That's a great question. How I do this is I take stories and examples from all around the world. Because I've been talking about these issues for nearly 4 years now, across 4 different continents, multiple different states and nations, as well as different legal jurisdictions. And I have quite the stories to bring into your company. I also bring in the business case. I've done all the research, I work with legislators, I know the details that I can bring to your company so they have the language, the knowledge, and the research to bring and validate concepts that are not going to fail. I also bring a story that is beyond legal compliance, because so much of the work that we do in this ethics space is all about legal compliance, when ultimately we should be talking about the implications above and beyond. Because if we just fell into this area that is above and beyond legal compliance by default, we wouldn't be pushing ourselves into more trouble as we're currently seeing. If you would like to find time for me to come speak at your company, please reach out to my friends at Thinking Heads, and they will find a time for us to work together. I promise your team will appreciate it.